Dave, hey, congratulations on a, a season three of Uploading. You directed an episode. Boy,
Thank you. Thank you very much. We were excited to come back for season three, and I was excited to get back into the directing chair for this one.
terrific. So tell us what drew you back for season three, and what is how do you describe this episode?
Well, first of all, I work on the show. I'm an editor and a producer, so I wear many hats on the show. So getting to direct, I directed in season one. Season two, we had a little pandemic going on, so it was a little harder to get up to shoot and also post. It was the first time we were dealing with remote editing and things like that. So I felt it was best to stay back and kind of man the ship at home, make sure post is running smoothly. But season three, protocols were all set. Went up to Vancouver to shoot and just had a blast. This episode, I mean, season three is a great episode. So many things happen, a lot of comedy, a lot of exciting moments, and a lot of things that make you think. This episode, Rescue Mission, is I could just say it's big. It's the first time we're seeing Nathan and Nathan Backup meeting for the first time, and that comes with a lot of excitement and a lot of questions, and we're going to get some answers as to what is it like for for Nathan to have a backup and for the backup to meet Nathan. So it was an exciting episode and a lot of visual effects in this episode. Very complicated episode to shoot, obviously, when you have one actor playing two parts, and it's the same in a sense. He's playing just a different version of himself.
I was going to bring up because you have Robbie playing against Robbie, and the universe didn't explode, thankfully. But tell us how you pulled that off in a sense.
I mean, that's something. So having Robbie play Nathan and Nathan Backup, one thing we didn't want to do, and no disrespect to shows from the 50s and 60s, we didn't want to just do a like a I Dream of Jeannie split screen or anything like that. We really wanted to make this feel natural and real. And so we pulled out every trick in the book. We did a lot of camera motion. We did close-ups, swishing back and forth. And even when they're talking together in a wide shot, we try to have them, even if the camera is locked off, we try to have them move around and stuff. I'll tell you though, the key thing is having Robbie be able to play both versions of himself and really infuse the characters with similarities but differences. I feel like, I mean, if I was shocked at oh, he's got great chemistry with himself. Like, just seeing, to me, they're two distinct different characters who look alike. Mm-hmm. And when they interact with each other, it's very enjoyable. I just thought it was very fun, and I was so pleased with the performances.
Did you have to give any direction to Robbie? I know he's been playing two different characters for the entire season for season three.
No, it's funny. The notes on set, a lot of times they're technical things, because if we're dealing with, you're shooting two passes of something. In a sense, you're shooting one pass with one actor, and then he's got to do a costume change and you do another. So sometimes you say, hey, turn your head over a little bit more so we get your eye line right, things like that. But his performance, he nails it. He's such a pro. He knows what's going on. He knows who he's playing. I mean, it helps when he's in wardrobe, so he knows, okay, this is my Nathan wardrobe. This is my Nathan Backup wardrobe. So he just, as the director, I would always come on and just at least tell them, hey, this is where we are in the show, just so they know. And he always knows. He's like, yeah, I know where we are. And even in the season, sometimes it gets complicated. Just so you know, this happened 2 episodes ago. This is going to happen 3 episodes later. These guys know. They read their scripts. They know what's going on. And again, I can't stress enough how what a pro Robbie is when it comes to all the aspects of acting.
And I especially like the little subtle difference between when Robbie had to wear the same outfit twice. But I don't want to go into deep details
Yes, yes,
I was watching that, was going, wow, that was smart.
yeah.
Now, of
It's
course,
hard. It's hard. It's hard, getting ahead of the audience. It really is. And so I think we pulled it off in this one. We'll
now,
see. You know,
now, of course, you didn't have to deal with Robbie. Also, I think you had to deal with Owen. Playing the AI, and not only that, putting him in this situation, this world.
this was the first time really that Owen is AI guy is out of Lakeview and interacting with new people. Usually he's bouncing off of at least one or two of the cast members, and now he's kind of in his own world in a sense. He's out on his own, having these experiences in the real world. So it was great to see him get to shine and have these moments and play. And Owen, to his credit, he will do different things. He will try different things. He has no problem. Hey, try this, try that. And he's got great improvisational skills. So he'll act and react to things as they're coming. And he can take a note and adjust instantly. So it was really, really fun to see him in this different environment by himself and just see the situations that were written, they're all comedic. It's just it was very, very enjoyable storyline and great scenes to shoot. A lot of fun for this episode.
Now tell us about the creativity that you had to go through for the new section of the gray zone here, because I always love it when these characters go into the gray zone, and it seems like you're just creating new mini worlds as we go on.
Yeah, it's something, in season 1 we introduced the gray zone, and it's kind of like the internet, the dark web. This was kind of that's what the gray zone kind of signifies, that these characters can live in this area and it's being built up. And we saw this gray market, which was really like a black market where people were kind of selling illegal things and trading. And so what we wanted to do with season 3 was, okay, let's build this up more now. More time has passed. What does this look like? Or people, now there's buildings, now there's a city. And so we're seeing more of what's been going on, and really just giving it this kind of style, this, almost this, I want to say it's almost like Blade Runner. It's got this kind of look, this kind of dark technology look. Whereas when you're in Lakeview, or even when we've seen, at the travel agency, when Nathan has explored what these other VR, afterlives worlds look like, they're all very heavenly and idyllic, but the gray zone is this dark, mysterious, dangerous place where anything can happen. And it's nice to explore, okay, what does this look like? Let's build it up more. And we have an escalator in this episode too, just to get up there. And it reminds me, I was saying, we were talking about how the length of it and how long. And I don't know if you've ever been to Universal Studios out here, but they have this section, because part of the park is up here and part is down here. And they have these escalators, and man, they are long. And it reminded me of that. Just, okay, there's a whole section of just escalators. So this was, I can see that it could be a long way up, but that's it. We want to give these guys something to do other than just walk and really, move things around. It's funny. We'll see, in Lakeview, there's no cars. They never had cars or anything in Lakeview. I wonder if, what kinds of things, upgrades to Lakeview will introduce in season 4.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Dave, let me cover one last thing. Does comedy come naturally for you, especially on these projects? Because I know in the past you've done like The Office and now Upload.
I like to think I have a good sense of humor. I always tell people I was always interested in dramas and sci-fi superhero types of things. And I got a call, hey, we need an assistant editor on Seinfeld. Are you available? I was like, yeah, I'll be there today. And so I jumped into comedy, and I just really, I don't know, really connected with me. And so I was assisting on comedy TV shows, and then I started cutting, and eventually, yes, I was doing The Office with Greg, and then I started directing and producing. So I don't know. I guess I guess I have a good sense of humor, and it's funny with Greg. We a lot of things we agree on. There's a lot of things where we're in sync on, and then there's a lot of things where he likes one thing and I like something else, and we'll clash heads. He always wins. Although every once in a while I make some good points. He's like, okay, and he'll concede. But it's funny though. People are always like, yeah, they want me. They're like, look, we need Greg to sign off on this or agree to this, and you like it. Can you talk to him? I'm like, I'll talk to him, but we're just because I like it doesn't mean he's gonna like it. So, but I mean, that's it. I've been fortunate to get on good comedy projects, and I think my tastes and my instincts help make the show funny. I mean, that's it. With editing comedy, a lot of times it's not on the page. Like going to a reaction shot of someone and finding that perfect reaction and the timing, it's sometimes you have to build the comedy. And so if that's what I contribute and I do a good job at it, then I'm appreciative.
Yeah, most excellent. Upload is one of the funniest series. I love the series. But David, thank you very much for speaking to us. I really love this. Next up.
Thank you. Great
Thank
to
you.
talk with you.
You too.
Bye
Bye.
bye.